Hit it. Ready for the show? Alright. Going live in 10, 9, 8. Hey world, it's Tobo. It's April 20th, 2013, and welcome back to the party. Now, a few things are going to be a little bit different to this time. Words, Tobo, come on, man. Namely, I'm not using XSplit this time, I'm using OBS. So if anything weird is going on, let me know. And if there's a lack of weird things going on, like there was with XSplit, I mean the weird things with XSplit, if there's a lack of those, let me know because that's awesome. Stream's lagging, anything's choppy, let me know. I'll see if I can get that all fixed up. As far as I can tell, things should be alright. I'm a minute late starting, so I apologize, but I didn't have my water ready. And the other thing I wanted to say, holy mackerel, I've dropped over 1,000 frames. How did that happen? I'm going to barrel on through, and hopefully this will all work out. But I did a little bit of playing, and you guys know I love doing double streams, but at the same time, some of the double streams were not the greatest as far as casting is concerned. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got two possibilities as far as frames are concerned. Not as far as frames are concerned, that's what I'm worried about. I've got two possibilities as far as games are concerned. We can either do Bl00dw0lf versus Tytalus, or we can do Bl00dw0lf versus Drawn Onward. No Dublis, your presence here is not messing up with the video quality. I'm just looking at my dropped frames rising and I'm having a little bit of panic. So, yeah, I was never doing this in the test runs, but I shall fix it for next time. If it gets really bad, let me know and I'll restart the stream and things will be happy. But, yeah, let me know which game you want to see. Bl00dw0lf versus Tytalus is a bit of a shorter one, and we don't have Bl00dw0lf's stream until 7 games in, I think. But they played a good 20, so it's not a huge deal. And then the other one, Bl00dw0lf was having some issues with the AI being jerks, so that should be silly. But it's like an hour and a half long, so I won't be able to get all the way through it. So just let me know in the chat with your typings which one you'd like to see, and I'll do that. Oh, come on, guys. There are plenty of you here. I'd like an answer from somebody, or else I'm going to have to choose on my own. I have both games already set up, so it won't be a problem either way. Incidentally, I have dropped over 2,000 frames, and this makes me sad. Both at once? Let's watch Bl00dw0lf suffer. Okay, so far, both at once. I don't think I can actually do that. For next Saturday, I will attempt to figure out if I can cast 2 games at the same time. But for now, I think it's gonna have to be Drawn versus Bl00dw0lf. No, Drawn versus Bl00dw0lf, sorry. Blah! Words. That's the game I'm doing. Drawn Onward versus Bl00dw0lf. Just let me punch this into my scoreboard, which is going to be bigger, because OBS is odd with slideshows. You don't need to know about that. Drawn Onward versus Bl00dw0lf. That should be good to go. Alright, so after 5 minutes of me talking about things and drinking water, let's get into the action. So, Bl00dw0lf versus Drawn Onward. Let's actually just switch these. Where's my invert button? There you are. There. That matches up nicer. Alright, so let's get this underway. Alright. Nope. Not synced up. There we go. Now we're underway. Drawn Onward, playing Spies. First time around, Bl00dw0lf on Sniper. And this should be fun. I'm actually dropping less frames now, so that is a good thing. There's a lot of lag going on stream side, so I'm going to actually pause for a moment to see if that clears up. But things actually, I assume, should be all... Ah, that was the wrong button. Right. This should be okay. So, I'm going to keep going. Remember when I said that Bl00dw0lf was having issues with shooting the AI for doing really suspicious things? It happened already in the first game. This is going to be silly. Oh boy. Okay, so chat is telling me that the stream's clearing up, and as soon as they say that, I start dropping frames again. So, don't worry, I'll have it fixed for next week. Everything's going to be okay as we go into Game 2, this time with Bl00dw0lf playing Spy, so the AI can't mess with him too much. Although, certainly there are things that AI can do to screw you over as Spy. But I don't think that will be too big a deal. For now, Bl00dw0lf gets a quick flirt at the beginning of the game, leaves the conversation with his drink. Drawn Onward, spinning around with a few highlights as Bl00dw0lf heads to the statue here. Nothing too suspicious going on as he goes to inspect. Is he highlight from the statues? Yeah, he is. So, that's a reason why I generally try to avoid going to statues early, because it gets you highlight, and that's not a good thing. Anyways, Bl00dw0lf got his inspects done, but he's taking his time here. 2 minutes to go, and it looks like he's going to set up for a banana bread as he proves me wrong by hanging out with Damon because he needs company. Going in for another flirt here. Almost misses the conversation pad. That scared me for a moment. But everything looks alright as he comes in for his flirt here. Doesn't quite hit the green test on that, but not a huge deal. One more of those and he should be able to get his flirt all finished up. He's not really moving a whole lot, so let's see what Drawn is up to. Mainly just spinning around, keeping his eye on the statue, it looks like. And making sure nothing fishy goes on with the ambassador. Normal courtyard stuff. Nothing fancy. And I'm drinking a lot of water tonight. I may have to take a break halfway through to refill. A minute left, and Bl00dw0lf really hasn't gotten a whole lot done. He needs a flirt and 2 missions in 50 seconds. It looks like his seduction target's going to go be nice. He needs a green test here, and he does get it. So that could have saved him here. 2 missions to go, 35 seconds. There's a banana bread. Thank you, Double Agent, as he runs away from that. Let's see if he's looking particularly suspicious for it. Oh, God, the pathing. It looks terrible. And he gets shot for it in the foot. Because he was shot by Drawn Onward, and Drawn Onward shoots people in weird places, I guess. So, 2-0, Drawn Onward. I accidentally messed up with the scoreboard and put the last game as Bl00dw0lf's game, but I fixed it! So, still dropping frames, man. I don't like it, man. I'll try to get this fixed up for next week, man, but man, that ain't good. Almost have 3,000 frames dropped. Anyways. Games of Spy Party and stuff. Drawn Onward is playing Spy this time around in Game 3. Still on Courtyard 2, a 4 of 5. Here we go. Actually doesn't take control early on, which is a little bit odd for players of this caliber, but not a big deal. White tests the banana bread early on, so that will quite possibly... Yeah, he did get highlight for that, but it wasn't because of the white test. It was just because he was hanging in a conversation with the DA. The other DA's conversation didn't get highlight, though, but I'm pretty sure... Drawn Onward is going to be under some fairly heavy scrutiny here. As he goes to the statues next, which may not have been the wisest move. I'm pretty sure at this point Drawn Onward is the top suspect, gets his inspections done. One of these days I will get better with the camera, I promise. As he goes on to a flirt, it looks like. If you can get a couple of green tests on this. Nope, guess not. So at least 2 more of those to finish up the flirt. Drawn Onward. In a little bit of a rough spot here as Bl00dw0lf actually is starting to rack up the highlights a little bit, but he's got a fair few lowlights as well. And Bl00dw0lf may be starting to lose track of Drawn Onward here. Drawn Onward actually playing it fairly cool. Looks like he's going to go and see if he can get another flirt in here. Green test will be nice. It'll provide him a bit of security to go for this last flirt from farther away if he can get it. But he doesn't want to talk too fast in case he draws suspicion. There goes the flirt. One more from basically anywhere in a conversation will finish that flirt up. And Bl00dw0lf just circling, man. He's got a lot of lowlights. Only 5 possible suspects. 4 highlight. And is he gonna bug here? He's got the position to do it, but he's being watched closely. The ambassador, I don't think is in range to have his personal space violated, so he can take his time with this bug, wait around and get it as soon as Bl00dw0lf isn't looking. But Bl00dw0lf is very much looking, quite closely at that. Here's his chance. He goes for it. Was it seen? Wasn't seen. He got away with it. All right, 15 seconds and a flirt to do. Here he goes. Wait a second. Wait a second. The bug didn't take. Oh, God, he lost. There's nothing he can do here. The bug didn't take. And he got shot anyway because he tried to rush it. Bl00dw0lf gets a game. And I can only assume at one point soon AI will start occurring, and things will get amazing. I'm probably only going to, I'm probably only going to stream about an hour of this, so expect probably around 20-ish games to go, but we'll call it a timer rather than a specific set number of games to see who wins this. Bl00dw0lf taking it easy early on, though the ambassador did look like he wanted to get bugged there as he decides otherwise. Because personal space, that guy's a little bit claustrophobic sometimes. 30 seconds gone, and Bl00dw0lf actually just hasn't done anything. Which is quite interesting. It will make it a little bit harder for him to get his missions finished up. No highlights for Drawn either, so that could be a problem. Talk, man. Okay, cool. There was no one talking in the conversation, so if Drawn shot somebody else, then Bl00dw0lf would get a point. Which happened. It's 2-2 after 4 games because math. And yeah, looks like the AI hasn't decided that Bl00dw0lf loses yet. So this is actually, they're playing this neck and neck so far. Bl00dw0lf actually, I'm looking at the logs here. Look at this. Look how little Bl00dw0lf did. Sorry, it's gone now. But he took control and just stood in the conversation for like a minute. And then switched over to the next conversation and stood there until somebody got shot. It was really quite interesting. No way he's going to get picked out for doing absolutely nothing. It was quite an interesting tactic because Drawn Onward is a little bit of a twitchy player sometimes. Anywho, you just got a green flirt off from close range, so one more of those and he'll actually get his flirt finished up with 2, which is always nice. Heads off to the statues here. Drawn's hanging on the other side. Nope, looks like he swings around enough to check who is there. I don't think Drawn's going to be able to get the swap here. A little bit of odd pathing going on from Red Tie on that one, but not a whole lot else going on. Got his inspects done. Looks like he's going to go in for a banana bread. Here it comes, the white test. Oh, but the double agent left. Drawn is face palming in the corner, and he's too far away to green test. Never mind, the seduction target leaves anyways. Maybe it's not Bl00dw0lf who the AI is angry at. Maybe Drawn Onward has also incurred their wrath. So things should get pretty interesting as far as the AI is concerned. This is going to be a very fun cast. Following Buckswoggle pretty closely here, but actually doesn't follow him to the window because that would just be too incriminating. He's going to go for another banana bread here. I almost guarantee it. This is a pretty big combo, so it's a nice time to get it done. As soon as Buckswoggle gets in the conversation, I can only assume it'll go off. Yep, there it is. Gets the green test this time. So no double agent running away from him this time around. He did get contacted, whether he likes it or not. Bl00dw0lf actually doesn't really have Veery in his sights. Which is, understandable. He hasn't gotten a whole lot done. One green flirt from close range should get that mission done. Then he has, oh my god, the seduction target. Oh, the humanity. I'm so sorry, Drawn. Oh my goodness, he might actually have to do something drastic here. Here he goes for the flirt. There's the talk. Doesn't get the green test, though. With 30 seconds to go and 2 missions to do, things are looking tense. I think Veery's not in this game. Drawn Onward is the person I'm talking about. Actually gets the bug in. I don't think Bl00dw0lf sees it, and he doesn't. He actually took a shot, and it wasn't the right person. I totally lost my train of thought there. That was bad. Wow, what happened to that thought? Anyway, Drawn Onward won that round, even though it looked like he was totally boned. And 3-2 is the current scoreline. It looks like I've been pretty good on frames for a while until I looked at it. Now I've just dropped like 400 straight frames. So I'll definitely have to try to fix this next time around. Did you know, fun fact, I have dropped 10% of my frames this cast. That's not a good thing. Anyways, Bl00dw0lf's turn as spy. As we get ready to go into game number 6. 20 minutes in. Well, 20 minutes into the stream. It's only like 15 minutes into the cast, but I'm going for stream time, not cast time, so it's 20 minutes in. He's actually a fairly good position to dump to Banana Bread here. I wonder if he's going to do it right off the bat. It's only been 20 seconds, and already he can get that off. Is he going to? He really should. It's a good situation. Two very full conversations. There it goes. As people start leaving, including the double agent. Oh my god. Oh my god. The AI. I'm so sorry, Bl00dw0lf. Goes for the swap right in front of the laser of Drawn Onward. Thank God he gets the green, or he'd be so dead. Now he's Hylet. Puts the statue down. This is going to be really hard because Drawn Onward knows. Drawn Onward knows that statue was picked up by Snaps McGee. And you can look at Bl00dw0lf's face and see that actually goes for the time ad. Oh my god, the double agent actually picked up the statue. This could be a break Bl00dw0lf really needs here. He's laughing about it in his stream. You can see it in the corner. Oh my goodness, he might actually be able to get away with the swap. Which would mean, Virafo is not in a very good swap here, if he can remember. Here's Green Dress. Going for the AI swap. Here it goes off. What's Veery seeing? Bl00dw0lf goes into the conversation with the double agent. Veery sees the statue swap, takes the shot. Bl00dw0lf with the clutch. AI moving so the double agent picks up the statue instead of another person. Confusing Veery, who's not in this game. I don't know why I keep saying Veery. Confusing Drawn Onward enough that... Okay, here's what happened. I'm seeing a little bit of confusion in the chat. I'm actually going to pause these streams so I can talk about this. Here's what went down. Bl00dw0lf realized he was in a bit of an awkward spot, so for some reason decided to swap the statue while Drawn Onward was staring at it. That's not a good idea. Thankfully he green tested. Now, as he moved to a conversation elsewhere, Blue Dress, who was the double agent, went to pick up the statue. But since double agents can't swap statues, even on green tests, the statue didn't swap when the DA picked it up. Because of this, it delayed the time that lengthened the time that the green test took to actually take the swap, which threw Drawn Onward off Bl00dw0lf's trail, wound up getting Green Dress shot. That's what happened. It was exciting. It made me happy because I called it before it happened, and that never happens. I did something good. Starting up the streams again as I wait for the next game to come off. Looks like they're actually going to start fairly quickly here. Drawn Onward playing Spy once again on Courtyard 2, any 4 of 5. Again, takes a little while to take control. That was pathing. But gets a green test on the Seduce. Well, I would assume so. He's practically inside the guy. And I wonder if he's actually in range to do an in-conversation bug here. I don't think he's going to. No, he got personal spaced. As Drawn Onward goes to the statues here, let's have a quick look at what Bl00dw0lf's seeing. Actually did highlight her really fast, so that's going to be Drawn Onward's going to have some problems with this. Actually goes to the statue swamp. Oh my goodness. Oh, Bl00dw0lf swings around at a really bad time for Drawn Onward there. Actually, though, Drawn Onward didn't take the bullet for it, so everything's okay. Because it's a green swap, I'm silly. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was a green swap. I'm silly. Now is he going to take the bullet? What's Bl00dw0lf thinking? Actually, just, okay. He's got it down to 2. Bl00dw0lf has it down to 2. I'm going to stay in sniper view for a little while to see what he's looking at. He's got 2 suspects. Here goes off the banana bread. not enough information to take a shot on one or the other. It was a good try. Got another flirt in, but it wasn't enough to get it done. He's got 2 missions, almost 3 done. Minute and 18 seconds left, and only 2 suspects. This is going to be really hard, but it's certainly possible. That fake banana bread was obviously trying to frame Red Tie. Bl00dw0lf didn't quite fall for it. Here goes Drawn, just getting shot. I'm not really sure why that happened, but it did. So Bl00dw0lf actually up 4-3, and that surprises me because I honestly, from what I remember of this set, Bl00dw0lf just got smashed. So I'm really excited to see him winning this. Thank you, Paper Doodles, in the chat. Apparently he walking bugged and got shot because of walking bugged. But, yeah, that's what caused the shot. So, I missed that because I'm bad. Anyways, games are occurring. Bl00dw0lf playing Spy. Up 4-3. Goes to the middle of a conversation and stops there for a moment. Does the time ad. I'm pretty sure I saw a time ad. Yeah, I definitely saw a time ad. Goes for flirt. Green tests it right off. Not highlight. I don't think Varian has actually seen that time ad. Here goes the banana bread and run. Bl00dw0lf is in a really good spot here. He had a really fantastic opening to that game. And actually manages to get Snaps McGee's shot up 5-3 now. And Bl00dw0lf is actually having a really good set of games. Now we're at half past. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the games. I'm going to put up my overlay. And I'm going to start some music because, quite frankly, I have run out of water. And that's an issue for me. So we're halfway done my stream. I'm going to throw on some music. And then get some water and be back in about 2 minutes, I'll say. So, my first stream with a break in it. We'll see you guys after the break. Until then,